Hi, my name is attorney Cesar Gavidia, and I'd like to talk to you today about a case that we recently resolved involving a OBGYN, an individual disability policy she owned with the Unum insurance company. Now, in this particular doctor's case, she contacted us after she was having some difficulty with Unum, some problems that had arisen in her claim, and she was having difficulty getting paid. She thought that because she filed her claim, she had osteoarthritis, she had limitations and restrictions certainly from the practice of obstetrics and from practice of gynecology, she would be entitled to benefits under her particular policy. It was an individual policy with an own occupation definition that disabled her if she was not able to perform the substantial and material duties of an OBGYN, which for most OBGYNs that means performing deliveries as an obstetrician and performing surgeries and consults in their gynecological practice. Now, with this particular doctor, when she'd filed her disability claim, she'd already been battling through the difficulties and problems she'd had with her osteoarthritis for a number of years. She'd really tried to battle through it. She'd tried to maintain her practice and tried to continue seeing her patients until the point that basically she couldn't anymore. Now, by the time she'd actually filed her disability claim, she'd already stopped obstetrics a while back due to the problems she was having, and also essentially had transitioned her practice into a women's wellness type of practice. Unfortunately, because she was claiming disability after these changes already took place, it really became a problem to try to claim that she was still practicing as an OBGYN, because under these policies, occupation is the occupation that you're performing at the time that you become disabled. And since she'd already kind of started going into a different type of occupation with women's wellness, this posed a problem for her. Secondly, she had an issue that many doctors often have with their disability claims. Because they're physicians, they think that they could treat some of the problems themselves. So they have a limited amount of treatment with actual specialists that are the physicians that should be treating them for their disabilities. Now, she had gaps in her treatment. This posed a particular problem for her disability claim. So once we got involved, we had contacted Unum. We essentially had to frame the case in the best possible way we could given the issues we had with it, and obtained a nice sizable settlement for her. The things that she really did have going for her was the extent of her disability, and also the fact that she even had a number of limitations and restrictions from performing the job that she was performing at the time she became disabled, regardless of the lack of obstetrics and the lack of gynecological procedures she was performing at that time. So the point to this particular I guess anecdote that I'm conveying is that you have to timely file disability claims. You have to timely file them when you're still performing the substantial and material duties of the occupation, specific occupation that you're in. And secondly, certainly you got to continue to seek treatment and see the proper doctors that should treat you for your disability claim. So if you have any issues as the ones I had just expressed to you and told you about, please contact us, and we'd be happy to speak to you.